Poem General George Washington. George Washington is an icon of our nation. He was born in time so early in our country. His story starts as a young man with ideals. He was a handsome, tall man with great ambitions. He loved chivalry, horses, and swordsmanship. He came from a family of an English ancestry who settled in Virginia for many generations. They were fine but not of riches and fortunes. He lived in time when the British ruled the land. The first task in his life that brought him fame, an arduous trip to deliver message to the French. Leave and evacuate your large Ohio territory. The French defiantly and stubbornly declined, defeating George Washington in some battles. George Washington learned from costly mistakes. A Treaty of Paris ended the French-Indian War. The French ceded the Ohio Valley to Britain. George Washington later returned to Virginia. He by then owned a huge estate at Mount Vernon. Through his wife Martha, he added many slaves. He was much occupied running his huge state. He still watched with interest what is happening. Great resentment against the British was growing. No taxation without presentation was a battle cry. After the Boston Massacre and call for action, it was obvious military campaign was a must. A newly all-volunteer Continental Army was formed. George Washington was chosen to be the commander. He then showed great perseverance and leadership. When finally he won and the British rule ended, there was a new country called the United States. All different factions chose him to be the president. This is the story of historic man and his legacy.